Hi, boys and girls. Whew. Hope everybody had a good weekend. This is a shout out. Let's see. Online, we have James. I looked at some older ones too. Anne, Ari, Benny, Daniel, Japjeet, Jocelyn, Charlene, Liam, Byron, and Kaya. I think I got everybody. So good work, guys. Now, you rock on, onliners. Way to go. I'm going nuts. Okay. Now, let's look at what we've got going on over here that I would like to share. Like, again, online's doing pretty much the same thing. We have, if I can get it the right way, I can't see with sunglasses on inside the house. Probably should cut out, do you see those little white little things there still? That's kind of creepy. Ooh. All right, and continents. Way to go. Then we have, I think I kept them by names, compound words, and they're all right. And then Anne did her mapping of her backyard, I believe. Yep, it's Anne. And look at this, guys. I mean, I was just like, I wanted to go to my neighbors and say, look at this. And she did her homophones, and ooh, look at that. She had to put 2 sheets of paper together. Way to go. And let's see, Anne for spelling practice. Man, this is awesome too. Look at that. Word study. Nice. And let's see, Omar. Prefixes and suffixes, which are affixes. I think you were doing it backwards. You circle the root word and underline the prefix or suffix. So there he goes for affixes. And he also did symmetry, symmetrical. So it's the exact same thing on both sides. Think of a butterfly. He did the moth on the back. It's hard when you're freehanding it. It's really hard. And he practices spelling also. He did the little circle one going around. Liam, he did estimating and measuring liquid volume. Besides clocks, the analog clocks, liquid volume, it's just, whoo. Just give me the cup that says what it is on there and I'm good. So there's Liam. Liam with Native Americans and horses. Don't forget to do your 7-up sentences. A couple of them weren't, and I just kind of wrote them in there for me, I guess. So make sure they're 7-up sentences, Liam. Everything else is great. Good capitals, punctuation. It's awesome. And let's see, Liam, I think he's on distributive property. We were dividing our arrays into 2 or 3 parts to figure it out if it's like a huge array, big number. And Liam, vocabulary. And Liam, you must have turned in a lot in. You did a lot of practice. There was word problems. All your answers and solutions are correct as far as I can see, but you're missing the 7-up sentences. Remember, always answer with your complete sentences. Oh, he was working on unknown factors. Now, see, if we were in class, I would have caught that. Kaya, she was doing open and closed shapes. Nice. And Kaya did something else that was really kind of cool. She used some of her spelling words. She was working with her mom. And so they kept them. And so she focused, she did a picture and a sentence. And I wrote on some of them for, hey Kaya, I hope you're out there. And I've already talked to your mom, focusing on 7-up sentences. The first one, it says, get off the road. That's a command. You can't make, you're not going to make that any longer, but there's a little dude right there. And she's really got some cool ones in here. Let's see. The dog is giant. And I made it into a 7-up. I made it up. I said, the black and white dog is giant. Or the dog named Tank is giant as a horse. Oh, that's a simile. So look at her little drawings in there. But we're working on that. Look at the, oh my. It is peaceful. And I just added a little bit of detail. It is peaceful in the beautiful mountains. Oh, nice. Let's pick one more. Let's see. Oh, the giraffe. He made me happy. The giraffe is tall. And I added to it, the giraffe is tall as a skyscraper. Look at this cute little giraffe. That's the cutest thing ever. And let's see what we got going. Oh, Julian. He was doing angles and sides. And then I just wrote this down at the bottom, Julian. You have hexagon. It has the 6 sides. And you have, what's this one? Pentagon. But they're irregular hexagon and irregular pentagons. And that just means they have the size, they have 6 sides, 8 sides, or whatever, but they're not in the usual shape that we see them in, like a stop sign or that kind of thing. So they're irregular. Like if you go to the store and they go, oh, these socks are really, really cheap, or clearance or whatever. Honestly, I buy them. I can't see anything wrong with them. But they'll say they're irregularities. There's something irregular about them. Maybe the stitching went too far, or I don't know. And so it's just not made exactly how the pattern should have been. So that's all that is. So we've got some daily oral language going on with Julian with the morning work. DOL, he could have done that afternoon work, who knows. And then Julian, he also worked on soft C and G, as in dice and slice. And Julian practiced some spelling words in some of those fun ways on the tic-tac-toe-y thingy. Rock that. Ella, Miss Ella, that's my great grandmother's name. She writes really neat. Associative property. When you hug and you group 2 numbers and still get the same answer. Associative property. We learned the commutative property, the zero property of 1, the identity property, distributive property, and associative property. That's a lot for 3rd graders. Ella, time to the minute. Nice. Love it. And writing. Ella did a writing assignment on writing with irregular verbs. And David, you had the answers correct, but you did not do your complete sentences. So make sure you do your complete sentences. You got them all right. It was a spiral review. So just remember, that's going to be as important in fourth as it was in third. And then David worked on suffixes. Oops. And with my glasses on, I can't tell which way's which. Okay. 7 continents. To learn the 7 continents, think of the letter A. And when, no, that's not how it goes. To learn the 7 continents, think of the letter A. And when you're down to only one, an E can save the day. There's Africa, Antarctica, Australia, and Asia too. The oceans run between them with waters deep and blue. There are also 2 Americas, North and South, you see. Now we're coming to the end. Europe starts with an E. I just love that. And then we've got Sophia. She did a read all about it. And needs to work on some making sure 7-up sentences. Sophia did her spelling practice and her 7-up sentences, but she needed to, some of them aren't, so make sure we do that. Ella worked on some vocabulary. Nope, it's not Ella, it's Sophia. Sophia worked on some vocabulary. Sophia is a living thing. Isn't that just cute? And then she did living, non-living. That's Sophia. And then we have Sophia rounding to the nearest hundreds. Got that down. Woo! And then we have Shirlene, symmetry. There's Mario. And there's the moth on the back. Mario was hard. Maybe you could put it up in the window and have the sunshine in, you know, and kind of trace it where it's going to be. And Shirlene is a living thing. And there she is, all dressed up. And she did a map of her backyard. So colorful. Love it. She did subtraction with the color coding. That's Shirlene. I said your name right. And then we have Michael measuring length. And Michael worked on dividing by threes. 3 is a magic number. Yes, it is. 3, 6, 9, 12, 16, 8. That's not it. 12, 18. I messed it totally up. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. I need y'all to help me with that, because y'all keep me going. All right. And we got Michael working on inflectional endings. And that's it. Rock on, guys. Ooh, I don't know about this pineapple shirt of mine. That might have to be donated. It's kind of big. All right, boys and girls, we talk about recycling and things at the beginning of the year and lately and everything. Just make sure these plastic things that the cans or the bottle things are on, that you cut them. Some older brothers and daddies out there are really strong and they just pull them apart, but I don't. I get the scissors and I just cut every hole and everything so that it can't get wrapped around our cute little turtles or around a beak on a duck or bird, and just so that we can keep our wildlife safe. So remember, don't forget to do that. So, whew, now I can see. And closing. You ready? Have a good day tomorrow and have a great week, boys and girls. I'll talk to you later. We've just about made it through. Yay! Rock on.